Good morning, all of you. So, welcome back for the IqM Lectures. So, lecture number 14. Okay, so today is the last lecture of chapter number 2, organizing and staffing. So, last lecture we have discussed what is a organizing and what is the staffing. So, only training part is remaining. Whatever the syllabus concerned. Hmm? Performance appraisal point we already discussed in last lecture. Okay, so that point is very important for us. Why? Because this is applicable for both those are want to start job in industry also, and those are want to work with HR department. So we have to take that benefit, both benefits also. Okay, so definitely we will get the benefit of that particular uh, staffing department, okay, or human resource management department. So after human resource management, okay, whenever this is the duty of that industry, okay, whenever any employee will join in your industry or in your organization, okay, so you should know, you should give coaching, whatever the teaching to that particular person. So what is the work, okay, what is the procedure to do that work. Okay, now after training, this is a as per that employee they will do work. Okay, who will be the leading. Okay, so our next chapter is the leading and or controlling. Okay, so this is a sequence. Okay, first step is planning. After planning, according to planning, we have to organize that organization or industry. After that, the selection, okay, or staffing, we can say that. After staffing, leading, okay, and after leading, controlling. So this is a managerial functions and procedure or system approach to the management. So we are up to reach up to the training part. Whenever any employee or any person is added in your organization, so what is the first step? Already we have discussed what is the selection procedure. Okay, in that selection procedure you have to give different criteria. According to that criteria you have to take or select the employees. Okay, what are the functions, what are the requirement, what is the selection process, already we have discussed in last lecture. Okay, so if you refer the last video recording also. Okay, so next, the training. Okay, now what is the training? After employee will, or after a employee will be start work in your industry, before working you have to give training. So what is the basic information of that industry, history of that industry, so what is the objectives of a employee, what is the objective, vision, mission of that organization. Is it right? So all the factors should know it, that factor. Okay, suppose in any industry there is standard way of joining also. Okay, whenever after selection you have to give joining or appointment letter for the that organization. So what is the procedure? You have to sign the different stamps also. Okay, whatever the government's rules and regulation, what is the joining date, okay, what will be the timing for your entire work in future. So all the things should be legally. Okay, म्हणजे जॉईनिंग झालं म्हणून आज गेला काम सुरू केलं, दॅट इज नॉट वे. So we have to follow all the government rules and regulations. Is it right? So what are government rules and regulation? What are the different acts are there, amendments are there for the employee, for industry also? Is it right? So what will be the procedure? What will be the salary related some rules are there. So we have to sign on them. Is it right? So what suppose if any industry want bond, okay, or whatever the stamp, so as per that industrial requirement you have to give to proceed with legal procedure also. Okay, suppose company will take whatever written information. Okay, if any you will left before you can't left before giving the notice period. So that are the different factors. So introductory program may be there in that industry. Okay, what is introductory product of that industry? Suppose you have to read and write different rules and regulations of that particular company, different office orders of that company. Is it right? You have to meet with the management, okay, for the introduction. So then and then only your training or whatever you are joining will start. Now after joining a training program, okay, so what factors should be there? Okay, so we are having that level, both side we can think on. Okay, as per we are manager, we have to take what will be the procedure to take a training. This is the one way, and this is the next. As a student, we should know, or we should follow all these, whatever the training procedure or whatever the selection procedure. Okay, so that will be beneficial for us. Is it right? So training, not training is nothing but to give the information of industry work and whatever the objective of that industry. So then and then only the company's objective will be fulfilled by the particular employee. Is it right? So what are the different requirements? Huh? So in training, coaching may be there, teaching may be there, knowledge you have to give. Is it right? And different courses. Suppose for example, skill oriented courses may be there. Okay, for example, in industry. Now the computer operating. Is it a this is a very simple, but some as per that knowledge, suppose in that particular industry the Excel command is required. Okay, suppose for example CATIA software is very important. Okay, different as per mechanical background we can say that different examples. Okay, tally may be there, word file may be there, email writing. So different trainings are required. Okay, so according to the company's requirement we can take that much training. Is it right? So what is the communication procedure? How we can communicate with each and every employee? Okay, different protocols of that industry. So all the factors will be covered in that coaching or whatever in training. Okay, now skills. Skills is nothing but suppose any software is required for that industry. Console may be there, CATIA may be there, ANSYS may be there. So for to study or to training of that particular software will be given at after selection of that employee. Is it right? So that will be the procedure. So what knowledge is required? Okay, suppose there is a work difference. Okay, for example, as per the education qualification or experience, the work is different, culture is different. Okay, whatever the infrastructure of that industry is different. So we have to mix with that overall or entire factors of that industry. So, okay, so for that purpose training is required. Okay, after training you will be familiar with that industry and you will do work as well as better as. Okay, so this is a actually way of the training, or this is the requirement of training. Okay, so if you are having experience also, okay, so as a manager we have to think on that. Okay, if experienced people will be there. Okay, now what is a training program will be there. Is it right? Suppose in if any pressure is there, so what will be the syllabus of that training? So all the factors we have to consider. इज इट राईट? किंवा एक्सपिरियन्स जर एखादा माणूस आला आणि तुम्ही त्याला म्हणायला लागला हा एक्सेल असं चालवलं पाहिजे, तर ते काय होईल? दॅट विल बी द टाइम वेस्ट. ओके, वेस्टेज ऑफ टायमिंग, अँड डेफिनेटली दॅट पर्सन विल ऑल्सो थिंक different. Okay, so that will be the procedure. Now we have to check whether that person we are giving training is okay. Okay, but whether that person is giving or accepting that training, okay, or this is the he is listening or whatever the learning is okay or not. Okay, so that factor also we have to consider. Is it right? So this will be the training program. Now last part of training is the development. Okay, so development should be there. Okay, so what is a time period of that training program? Whether we are giving training, okay, but they are learning or not? Okay, they are understanding or not? So different according to different tests, exams. Okay, so we have to take a lot of effort for training also. Okay, within training, keep in mind the money or whatever the financial factor is also important while giving training. Is it right? So I am always telling to every student, okay, whenever I will out of college, so as a fresher, okay, you are not having any experience. Okay, if there will be less payment, some companies are giving only stipend or some less payment. Why? Because now companies required to give training to you also as well as payment to you also. ओके, म्हणजे कंपनीला ट्रेनिंग पिरियड जो असतो, वर्ष असेल, 6 महिने असेल, महिना असेल. आपले ते लोक काय म्हणतात बघा, एखाद्या ठिकाणी जॉब करायचा असेल तर काय म्हणणार, पेमेंट 10,000 20,000 दिले, कायच पेमेंट माझ्या शिक्षणाला अनुसरून पेमेंट दिलं नाही. ओके, बट वाय इंडस्ट्री आर नॉट गिव्हिंग पेमेंट ॲट इनिशियल स्टेज? म्हणजे एक लक्षात घ्या, तुम्ही ज्यावेळेस इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये एंट्री मारता त्यावेळेस तुमचा फायदा काय आहे कंपनीला ट्रेनिंग पिरियडमध्ये? नथिंग. ओके, बिकॉज वी आर लर्निंग. म्हणजे तुम्हाला शिकवायचे, तुम्हाला पैसे द्यायचे, मग शिकवायला वेगळे पैसे लागणार तुम्हाला, तुमच्या खर्च करण्याला ट्रेनर लागणार. ओके, टाइम ऑफ द ऑर्गनायझेशन मे बी waste there. Okay, this is the procedure. So due to training period or something, we can say that internship, during internship or during training program, the salary may be minimum. Okay, but after training your salary or whatever that benefit of that particular employee will start after training. Okay, so due to that some companies are not giving very well payment to the employee. Okay, keep in mind. म्हणजे असं म्हणू नका की बरेच आता इथून पुढे माझ्या म्हणजे तुम्ही लास्ट इयरला आहात बरोबर का, तर कंपनी सुरुवातीला प्रयत्न करा 4-5 कंपनीमध्ये प्लेस व्हायचा. ओके, जास्त लांबून लावायचं नाही, जरी नकोच पण ते शक्यतो तुम्ही पहिल्या 2-3-4 कंपनीमध्ये प्लेस व्हावं ही माझी इच्छा आहे. ओके, सो देन एंड दोन ओनली युअर career will start as better as. Okay, so because this is a turning point. Okay, so we have to consider all the factors also. Is it right? So try to use benefits of college also. Okay, and try to make a placement also. Okay, and after that if you bad luck you will not be, but hope you all will be placed. But keep in mind, so there is a no salary matter initially. Okay, so you have to consider that factor also. Okay, early as possible you have to start job in industry any. Okay, suppose if you are interested in job, is it right? But start your planning from today. Okay, there will be no any shortcut or whatever the short way. Okay, so that is the standard way, so you have to think on that. Is it right? So what is actually, so moving towards the syllabus, training and development. Okay, training is nothing but whatever the coaching or teaching we are giving, and development is nothing but the personal development of that employee. Okay, now training is input and development is output. Is it right? In simple way we can say that. Okay, training is the input and development is nothing but output of that training. Okay, now what is training definition? The act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an employee. Is it right? Am I audible? Any doubt is there? Okay, because no any discussion is there. Okay, I will check. If any doubt is there, okay, then ask me. Shubham Sate, you have to change your roll number. Again one Akshay Lavte. What is the problem? बारसं का वाटते तुमचा येऊन गेलं? ओके, एवढं काय अवघड नाही काय नाव बदलायचं. नाव बदलायचं म्हणजे ओनली तुमचं नाव ठेवायचं, रोल नंबर ऍड करायचं आहे. नाव बदलायचं सांगताय म्हणून चालू मास्टर. ओके, तुमचं काय नाव बदलायची गरज नसते. Akshay Lavte. Okay, so let it be. So we will move to our lecture. I will take attendance also. Now training. The training is nothing but the act of increasing the knowledge, definitely, and is it right? कंपनी प्रोफेशनल आहे. ओके, आणि हा कसा तरी आपला कुठेतरी गावाच्या बाहेर असलेल्या इंडस्ट्रीत आल्यासारखा येतोय. ओके, व्हॉट इज द पर्सनॅलिटी? ओके, व्हॉट पर्सनॅलिटी शुड वी डू? गेस्चर. ओके, व्हॉट इज युअर बॉडी लँग्वेज? ओके, सो ऑल दी फॅक्टर्स आर व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट व्हाईल गिव्हिंग दी ट्रेनिंग. इज इट राईट? ट्रेनिंग म्हणजे आपल्याला काय वाटतं की असं काहीतरी. ओके, बट all the factors we have to consider in that training only. Is it right? Basic purpose to change the behavior of workers. Okay, if worker may be fresher, if worker may be experienced. Okay, so we have to mix or that employee should be mixed with that current environment or infrastructure. Okay, continuous and never ending process. This is a very important. Now training is always continuous. Okay, why? Because every person is continuously learning. म्हणजे जन्माला आलेलं मूल आणि एक मेलेलं म्हातारं हे जर्नीमध्ये शेवटपर्यंत विद्यार्थीच असतो. म्हणजे माणूस हा मरेपर्यंत विद्यार्थीच असतो. So we can say that the continuous and never ending process. Training is a continuous and never ending process. Okay, so don't lie whenever you will get the different or new things from the, there is a no age matter. वयाचं बंधन नसतं ट्रेनिंगसाठी किंवा वॉट एव्हर द एक्सपिरियन्स. ओके, सो ॲज पर नॉलेज यू हॅव टू टेक अ ट्रेनिंग. ओके, or you have to take the positive points from the others. Okay, so training is a never ending process, or this is a continuous process. Is it right? This is a continuous process, mainly job oriented and both new and old employees. That will also very important. Now, who is a trainer? Okay, now if you consider लेफ्ट कौन होते रे? ठीक है. Okay, so mainly job oriented and both new and old employees. Now training will be not only for fresher only. Suppose if any updation is required. Okay, suppose if any we have changed the software of that industry. Okay, suppose we have changed the job also. Okay, or whatever the product. If you consider the manufacturing industry, there will be no single product. There will be different programs or different products may be there. So according to the product, or whatever, according to the design, whatever the structure of that product, so work will also different. Okay, so every time you have to give required training. Okay, so mainly job oriented and both new and old employees according to job orientation, according to the job structure. Okay, according to the market expectation, according to the requirement. Okay, so definitely that will be the flexible motion. Okay, or flexible structure, job oriented. Okay, so there is a no any ending always. Now next part is both new and old employees. Okay, this is very important. Is it right? Suppose we have to give training in group. Okay, take an example. Suppose 50 employees are there, we have to give training to that 50 employees. Okay, but in that 50 employee, the 25 are less experienced and 25 are more experienced. Okay, so how we can give the training to them? And whatever the trainer is there, this is also very less experience. So what will be there? ते काय म्हणतील म्हातारे लोक, सॉरी वयस्कर लोक किंवा जास्त एक्सपिरियन्स असलेले लोक, ते आम्हाला शिकवायला लागला म्हणणार. बरोबर का? आम्ही इथं 40 पावसाळे जास्त खाल्लेत. दिस इज द मेंटॅलिटी ऑफ एम्प्लॉय. म्हणजे सगळेच नाहीत, कुठं कुठं असू शकतात असे थोडेफार. So that factors we also consider. Now for that purpose, how entire employee will mix with that trainer. Okay, so trainer job is very important. Okay, who is given training? So as per our point of view, as per our syllabus, we are managers. Okay, so we have to take training. Okay, we have to give the training to the employee. So what factors will be there? तुमचं आता 20-22 वर्ष असेल. ओके, आणि तुमच्या पुढे 50 वर्षाचा माणूस असेल रिटायरमेंटच्या जवळ आलेला. सो हाऊ देन यू यू विल गिव्ह द ट्रेनिंग टू देम? ते ऐकल का तुमचं? ओके, इज इट राईट? सो दॅट इज अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट फॅक्टर्स. ओके, म्हणजे पब्लिक पुढं कोण, आता ते मी नेहमी सांगतो बघा, आता मी ज्यावेळेस कार्यक्रमाला जातो त्यावेळेस तिथं पब्लिक काही एक नाही. ओके, म्हणजे वयाच्या ज्याला कळते तिथून ते शेवटी उद्या परवा जाणार आहे असे पण लोक असतात. हाऊ वी कॅन हँडल दॅट पर्सन? ओके, सो दॅट इज ऑल्सो स्किल. सो इन इंडस्ट्री ऑल्सो वी हॅव टू think on that. So there will be both new employee may be there or old employees may be there. Okay, so we have to mix with them. Okay, everyone should be satisfied. Okay, if your training will be better, definitely your whatever the confidence of that industry, growth of your personal growth, your personal growth of industry. So all the factors are depending on you only. Okay, so everyone should think on that. Whatever the progress or whatever the decrement is based on only me. Okay, so that factors is very important for the training. Okay, so according to training, development will happen. Okay, so this is a basic requirement of training. Is it right? Now, objective of training. What are the objectives? The basic purpose of training is to bring a change in the behavior of the employee. Okay, is it right? Behavior of the employee should be changed. Okay, as per requirement. Fundamental objectives can be accomplished only through positive change in knowledge, skills, attitude of the employee. Okay, now when training will be successful? Okay, when training will successful, if you will accomplish only through positive change in knowledge, skills and attitude. म्हणजे तुम्ही दिलेलं ट्रेनिंग जर त्या माणसाला लागू झालं, ओके, नाहीतर रात्रभर रामायण सांगितलं सकाळी रामाची सीता कोण असं जर म्हटलं तर दॅट विल बी वेस्ट. Okay, so this is nothing but the fundamental objective is accomplished only through positive change. Okay, whatever knowledge you are going, skills you are going, okay, so according to that attitude of that employee should be changed with the only positive change. Is it right? म्हणजे जास्त जर तुम्ही बोलायला लागला तर ते आपण म्हणतो बघा, आपल्यामध्ये एक म्हण असते, जास्त संपर्क आला तर ती पोती वळली जाते. ओके, सो लाईक दॅट. सो वी हॅव टू टेक all the factors in consideration. Okay, so this is also important objective of training. Next objective, increased knowledge would help employee, where the increased knowledge would help employee to know facts, policies. Okay, where the increased knowledge would help employee to know facts, policies, okay, procedures and bylaws pertaining to their job. Okay, so whatever the factors should be there, okay, will be there, you have to consider. Okay, we have to fulfill that factors. There may be facts, policies, procedures, okay, by laws, that factors we should consider by giving the training. Increased skills help to perform their job more efficiently. Definitely, when how much training we are giving, how much skills we are providing, so according to that definitely your performance of job will be efficiently. Okay, so overall is depend on training. Good training also mold the attitude of an employee towards other workers, okay, the superiors and the organization. Definitely, whether the training is better, if you consider private industry and whatever the, for example, government training. Okay, if you are dealing with or you are knowing what will be the government defense training. Okay, so there is a very great training given by the defense sector. Okay, so I am having that experience. But whatever the training, okay, after selection or before selection, okay, so there is a very great and very motivational training will be given by the defense sector. So that is the ideal, you may say that. Okay, so if you require what is the procedure of training, so you can take the help of YouTube and try to watch the videos of the defense sectors. Okay, so what will be the training from the defense? Okay, maybe Air Force, whatever the army may be there, okay, or navy may be there. So there is a very great training. Okay, so according to the good training also mold the attitude of that employee towards organization, co-workers and the superiors and the organization. Okay, म्हणजे जे काही जर तुम्ही ट्रेनिंग जर चांगलं दिलं तर डेफिनेटली दॅट एम्प्लॉय विल बी or attitude of that employee will be changed. Okay, and that changed attitude will help for the great bonding to the worker, whatever the superiors or the organization. Okay, म्हणजे विश्वस्त असतील त्या ऑर्गनायझेशनचे किंवा संस्था असेल. ओके, सो दॅट विल बी व्हेरी, किंवा कोवर्कर्स किंवा सहायकारी तुमचे असतील कंपनीतले. सो दिस इज अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. ओके, सो व्हॉट इज अ good important factor, or this is, you can say that the object of the training. So last object is very important. Okay, as per all the objects are very important, because as per training entire your work will be there. Okay, because first impression is the last impression, so that point or that sentence will we can compare here only. If any doubt, you may ask. Paste your roll numbers here, all of you. आहेत का जागी? हां. Okay, very good. So, objectives. Yes, I will show whatever the. So I am happy. जागे आहे तुम्ही, मला बरं वाटतंय. भरपूर आहेत म्हणजे ठीक आहे. Okay. So these are the objective of the training. Is it right? Now next point is the importance of training improves quality and quantity of work. Definitely. Facilities better utilization of equipment. Is it right? So whatever the use of training, okay, or importance of training improves quality and quantity of work. Definitely. Whenever you will give better training, definitely quality will also increase, and again quantity may also increase. Okay, if you are motivating your workers, okay, if reducing time, okay, within time, okay, or suppose within minimum time, suppose employee will work, okay, or produce the whatever the product, definitely if efficiency of that product will increase, definitely quantity and quality of also increases of that particular work. Okay, so facilities better utilization of equipment. Okay, as per training, if you provide training, so whatever the facilities we are providing, each and every employee will take the help of that different facilities. Okay, and that facility, why facilities are giving? So try to reduce cost, try to increase quality, try to increase quantity. Okay, this is a main purpose of the facilities. Okay, so every employee should take the facility or benefits of that facility, definitely different utilization of the equipment. Okay, so this is the importance of training. Reduces cost, definitely. Whenever you will give training to that employee, okay, initially. Now where the definitely in future that whatever the work efficiency, quality of that work will be increased due to training. So definitely cost will also reduce. Okay, why cost is reduced? If you will give training, better training, so there will be no any wastage. Okay, or the failure may not be there. Okay, or quality will also increase. Is it right? So that definitely that will be the reduces cost of product. Okay, or whatever the maintenance and producing cost may also reduces. Okay, boost the morale of the employee, definitely. काय आहे त्याला? Definitely due to the training only morale will be boosted by the training, okay, of each and every employee. Benefits of training to the organization. What is the benefit? Okay, these are the personal benefit, and but which benefits are for the organization? So better performance, definitely. After training, performance of each and every employee will better. Okay, reduce the cost of production, definitely production cost will also reduce. Why? Because already we have discussed this, so there will be no any wastage. Okay, quality will also increase. If quality will be increased, definitely your cost of product or profit will also increase. Okay, so market will choose your product only. Why? Because the quality of that product, okay, or suppose delivery of that product is very important. म्हणजे एखादा तुम्ही बघा, सो काय म्हणतो, if you require any material, so what is the delivery timing? So this is also very important. Okay, suppose your work or your product will be produced fast, okay, then delivery will also fast. Definitely public or whatever the market or whatever customer will ask for your product, definitely cost will be reduced. Okay, why cost is reduced? Because we are giving training, and due to the training, definitely losses will also reduces. Okay, and due to efficiency increase of that particular work. Okay, now less supervision, definitely. Why? Because if you will give better training, so maximum supervision not required. Okay, म्हणजे प्रत्येकात त्या सुपरवायझरला मागे बसायची थांबायची गरज नाही त्याला प्रत्येक वेळेस. Okay, so these are the very simple but very important factors. Okay, less supervision is required due to the training. long term stability and flexibility, definitely. Okay, whatever the you are giving training, definitely stability of that employer, whatever the knowledge you are giving, that will be flexible, whatever the stable. Okay, good human relations. Hmm? Due to the training, during training period, you will get a good relation in between trainer and whatever the employee. ओके, म्हणजे आपण कुठं जर गेलो असेल बघा ट्रेनिंगला, तर लगेच तुमचे मित्रमंडळी वाढते. ओके, पर्सनल रिलेशन विल ऑल्सो इन्क्रीजेस. सो दॅट फॅक्टर्स आर ऑल्सो व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. इज इट राईट? Uniformity to of procedure. Okay, suppose we are giving training. So suppose for example, if you will not give a direction or you will not take a training, सो मग जर तुम्ही ट्रेनिंगच दिलं नाही तर काय होईल, लोक कशी येतील. ओके, इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये मग कोण टी शर्ट घालेल, कोण फॉर्मलमध्ये येईल. ओके, कोण आपला असा येईल राहण्याचा. सो that will happen. Is it right? So uniformity will be also produced. Okay, so this is also benefit of training to the organization. Okay. Definitely all the factor will be better. So brand of your name or brand of your organization will be in society. Okay, so if your brand will be there, definitely entire journey of that industry or your entire journey of that organization will be satisfactory. Okay, so all the factors are you should consider in record. Okay, benefits of training to the employee. Okay, what are the benefits of training to the organization we discuss. Okay, but what will be the benefits to the employee? Okay, advancement in career. Definitely. Now due to the training, you are Shubham Sate. Who is this? So benefits of training to employee, advancement in career. Is it right? Advancement in career in it, but we are giving different skills. Okay, you are giving employee will get different knowledge. Okay, due to the training and coaching, teaching and coaching. Okay, so again different. For example, experience may also increases. Is it right? Now increase the productivity. Okay, so whatever the ability to produce work or to do the work definitely increases due to the training. Okay, so this is the benefit of employee. Okay, safety, definitely due to the training only there will be not any failure. Okay, suppose तुम्हाला ट्रेनिंग जर नाही दिलं, तुम्ही मशीन मध्ये गेला, झाला अडकला मशीन मध्ये. ओके, ते किती नुकसान आहे बरं का. सो due to the training you will get idea. Okay, where is the danger zone, where is the you have to take a safety. Okay, or that factor will also considered in whatever the safety point. Okay, so safety will also will help for the training, due to the training to the employee. High moral. Okay, and this is a very very important factor. So this is a main benefit of that employee for the uh, employee. Okay, so moral, you can say that the whatever the output of that employee. Okay, or they will be motivated. Now opportunity for the promotion. Is it right? Suppose you are dealing with any standard industry. Okay, TCS, Tata, Bharat Forge. Okay, MNC company, any MNC company. So definitely your biodata will also heavy. Okay, whatever the weightage of your biodata will increase. Suppose you have given training from TCS, training from the well-known companies, definitely your next point or next career opportunity is also will also better. Is it right? So different opportunity also we will get. Is it right? So for example, you can say that okay, TCS is one of the example. The training of TCS is very satisfied. ओके, और व्हेरी ब्रँडेड ट्रेनिंग इज देअर. ओके, म्हणजे TCS मध्ये ट्रेनिंग घेऊन बरेच लोक बाहेर दुसऱ्या कंपनीत जातात बघा. ओके, TCS मध्ये 2-3 वर्ष थांबतात फक्त. सो वाय? बिकॉज दॅट विल बी द important for the opportunity in promotions. Okay, so these are the factors should be considered in the training. Increase the mobility. Okay, definitely mobility of that particular employee. okay, should be increased. Okay, so what is the mobility? So what is your capacity of do work? Okay, त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण, mobility is nothing but the you can say that whatever the flexibility, okay, or हालचाल आपण म्हणतो जे, किंवा म्हणजे चपळ म्हणतो माणूस तिथे. Okay, suppose definitely that will be also beneficial for us or that employee. Okay, next is the development. What is the development? We already discussed the growth of the individual in all respects. Okay, this is very simple definition of development. Okay, training is nothing but input, okay, of staffing, and development is nothing but the output of staffing. Okay, so development, growth of the individual in all respects. In broadly refers to the nature and direction of change in individual employees through the process of training and education. Okay, due to the training, due to the skills, due to the education, due to coaching, due to the teaching. Okay, so definitely whatever the nature of that particular employee, whatever the behavior of that employee, attitude of that employee will also increase or change, okay, as per the satisfactory level. Okay, at up to the satisfactory levels. Okay, so this is a benefit of the development. Okay, am I audible? Anyone? चालू आहे आपलं माझं. आहेत का जागे? Next point is the National Institutional Conference Board defined development. Okay, definition बघा. So management development is all those activities and program, okay, when recognized and controlled, which have substantial influences in changing the capacity of the individual to perform his assignment better, and in so doing are likely to increase his potential for future management assignment. Okay, ते काही ना काय जे आहे ते वाजवते बघा, ते 3 मधलं सारखं. ओके, म्हणजे सिंपल डे आता वर डेफिनेशन काय दिली बघा, ग्रोथ ऑफ इंडिव्हिज्युअल इन ऑल रिस्पेक्ट दॅट विल ऑल्सो हॅव सॅटिस्फॅक्टरी. ओके, बट मॅनेजमेंट डेफिनेशन काय आहे, नॅशनल इन्स्टिट्यूट इंडस्ट्रियल कॉन्फरन्स. ओके, so that is also different. Okay, so management language and what are our language. Okay, so management language says that management development is all those activity and the programming, okay, when recognized and controlled, which have substantial influences in changing the capacity of the individual to perform his assignment better, okay, and in so doing are likely to increase his potential. Okay, so what is it? We can say that whatever the changing in capacity, okay, definitely whenever you will give training, definitely whatever the performance of assignment, whatever the role we are giving to that employee will be better, okay, and so increases his potential of future management assignment. Is it right? म्हणजे आतापर्यंत जो काय काम करत होता तो, ते सुद्धा जास्त इनपुट त्यांचं वाढणार आहे. कशामुळे? ड्यू टू द ट्रेनिंग ओनली. Is it right? So this is nothing but the development. Objective of executive development. Okay, to improve knowledge of the executives. Okay, objective of executive development. So what will be the objectives? To improve the knowledge. Okay, to increase the performance of executives. Is it right? To develop who is executive, whatever the to whom we are giving training. Okay, to improve the knowledge of that person or employee, to increase the performance of that person. Okay, to develop executives for taking new assignments in future. So whatever the innovative things we are giving, we are providing, or we are changing attitude of that employee towards innovation. Okay, so that will be also development or output of that training. Okay, to influence the behavior of worker through the developed workers. Is it right? Whatever the behavior of worker through the developed workers, because due to the experienced person, okay, due to the experienced faculty, okay, definitely So knowledge, ready knowledge will be received or achieved by that particular employee. म्हणजे ट्रेनिंग हे काय एक्सपिरियन्स व्यक्ती देऊ शकतो. Okay, or whatever the knowledge of that particular work, that will be also helpful for the worker in that industry. Is it right? To ensure adequate managerial talent for the long-term superior survival and growth of the organization. Okay, definitely, overall survival or whatever the growth of organization is depending on that development or training. Okay, so this is nothing but the development of employee due to the training program. Is it right? So I think this is the last point. Okay, if you are having any doubt, okay, regarding two chapters, okay, two chapters is nothing but the 25% syllabus, huh? So up to 14 lectures are there. Okay, so within next 10 lecture or 12 lecture will help for to complete the our entire first section. Okay, and next last section or second section is only quality management. So we have to study the different programs. Okay, this is also very interesting. Okay, but first of all we have to know. Okay, we will be the manager in industry. So what will be the our functions of managers? Okay, what factors are will be considered in industry? Okay, so for that purpose this subject is very important. Okay, and management is also important. Whenever you will be better manager, definitely you will do better in that industry. Okay, so hope you all have understood the second chapter also. Okay, organizing and staffing. Is it right? If any doubt, you may ask me. So this is our chapter number second. What we have discussed. Okay, we will take a short review. Okay, first of all, we have started the planning after organizing. Okay, in organizing nature and purpose of organizing, we have discussed organization structure. Okay, organization structure also we have discussed spans, different spans and level, departmentation, four types of departmentation. Okay, are you remembering which four types are there? Anyone? कशाला सकाळी सकाळी ताप द्यायचा म्हणून ठीक आहे तर बघा काय होते मला आठवते बघ तुम्ही whatever the departmentation through enterprise function department for the department based on territory or geographic area. Okay, next is departmentation by customer or last departmentation by product. Okay, so this is the department span level. Okay, what is span? Narrow span, wide span. Okay, authority delegation, which different authority power. Okay, so we already discussed decentralization, we also discussed. Okay, and after that we have started the staffing. Okay, what is staffing definition, HRM, okay, whatever the human resource management, selection procedure of that employee. Okay, and this today's lecture training and development. Okay, and performance appraisal also we have discussed in last lecture. Okay, because this is also very important. Is it right? So this is a syllabus. Okay, so hope you all have understood the chapter number second, and definitely that will be helpful for your future also. Okay, whenever you will dealing with any industry or any organization. Okay, so thank you for attending. Okay, so if any doubt is there, if any question is there, okay, you can ask me. Okay, so we will stop here. I will take attendance. So I will stop recording first of all. Is it right? So that will be the our second. This is our second chapter is over. Okay, so we will start our next chapter in next lecture. Okay, so only introduction we will take today. I think today's last lecture is ours. Okay. So if any doubt is there, you can ask me directly. Okay, so thank you for attending the lecture.